Start, may I request Ma'am Rose to lead the prayer.
Almighty, we come before you today in humility and faith. We thank you for all the blessings that you have given us. We ask for your guidance and wisdom during this opening of bids. Help us to remember that true public service starts with honesty, and all that we are doing are for your glory. Give us the patience and understanding to face life's challenges with grace. Amen.
Good morning, everyone. My BAC members, BAC TWG, BAC Secretariat, observers, our partners in the development and the people of the Republic of the Philippines, especially the constituents of Sultan Kudarat II District Engineering Office. Today, March 12, 2026, I would like to welcome you to the opening of bids of 7 civil works projects. In line of the Department Order 105 Series of 2020, pursuant to Administrative Order 34, issued by the previous President Rodrigo Duterte, dated October 23, 2020, wherein the principles of transparency and accountability in the public service were reiterated, and in order to avoid irregularities in the procurement process, transparency and accountability in all government transactions, especially in the procurement process, shall be observed. I formally welcome you to our DPWH SKCAN DEO YouTube live streaming. Before we start, I would like to request the BAC Secretariat, Mr. Lorizo, to read the attendance to check and verify the quorumness of the BAC.
Good morning, everyone. Today is May 12, 2026, and we're about to have our opening of bids for civil works contracts. I'll give to you the attendance of the opening of bids, but before that, I'll give a recap on what happened during the deadline of dropping of bids. At exactly 10 a.m. this morning, the bid box has been sealed, and the case has been turned over in front of the presiding officer, a box chairperson, and the following bidders dropped their bids. We have from JV Constech, Jargon Construction Supply, from CS Construction and Supply Incorporated, Robert Construction Development Corporation, Added Construction Services, Castellanos Construction and Supply, and Cofejo Construction. And for the attendance of the opening of bids. For our BAC members, we have our presiding officer, the Chief of the Maintenance Section, Engineer Ronaldo G. Castor, with our Vice BAC Chairperson, the Chief of the Planning Design Section, Engineer Abdel Dudan Patuan, our BAC Regal Member, Engineer Jahaira Magarang, our BAC Provisional Member, Engineer Jade Cordero, our end user representative and also our BAC provisional member, end user for civil works, Engineer Pinky Isduruin, the Chief of the Construction Section. And also we have our provisional member, our end user representative for maintenance and goods contracts, Engineer Oliver Magluyan. For our BAC Technical Working Group, headed by Engineer Alrafi Gamamo, we have the members of the BAC Technical Working Group in attendance, Engineer Dominic Madriaga, Engineer Melody Di Monteverde, Engineer Alvin De Marquez, Miss Federlina Tipagaduan, Miss Engineer Para Surdao, or Sara Pisador. Para Pisador, rather. Sorry. For our BAC Secretariat, headed by Engineer Anthony Pidiman, members of the BAC Secretariat, yours truly, Franco Rivalorizo, and Sir Alan Efran, who is currently conducting the Civil Works Application Eligibility Processing. For our observer, we have invited observers, but so far, wala pa pang observer na dumarating. And the following bidders who remains present, we have from JV Constech, we have from CS Construction Supply, Robert Construction, Added Construction Services, Castellanos Construction Supply, and Cofejo Construction Corporation. Sir, we have 5 out of 5 BAC members for civil works, and also 5 out of 5 BAC members consisting for the maintenance project, sir, which is a civil works project also.
Thank you, Mr. Lorizo. So the BAC is in quorum. I would like to formally open this bidding at exactly 10:22 in the morning. Now I will give the case to bid box or TWG and observer to kindly open the bid box. The bid box will consist of 9 folders. We will be opening the seven civil works project. The technical documents of civil works will be read while simultaneously processing for its eligibility through civil works application.
Acknowledging the observer from the Commission on Audit, sir. Represented by Sir Madalit Simimba.
I would like to request the BAC Secretariat together with the BAC TWD to start. We have 7 civil works project to bid. The first project, contract ID number 26M8009, construction of road slope protection structure is in Upi-Lebak-Kalamansig Road, key 1073 plus 945 to key 1074 plus 00, key 1074 plus 360 to key 1074 plus 424, key 1076 plus 646 to key 1076 plus 690. Contract duration 269 calendar days with an EBC of 84,665,240 pesos. We have 2 bidder, CS Construction and Supply Incorporated and Rubit Construction and Development Corporation.
Good morning. Let's begin with opening the technical proposal submitted by CS Construction and Supply Incorporated, opening its technical component. Certificate of Purchase Registration, valid and signed. SEC registration, attached and signed. Business permit, attached and valid. Tax clearance certificate, also attached and valid. Statement of all ongoing government and private construction contracts, including contracts awarded by not yet started. There's no project, none. And signed. statement of single largest completed contract, attached and signed. Pickup license, attached and valid. Bid securing declaration, May 8, 2026, attached and duly notarized. Organizational chart, also attached and signed. List of key personnel, also attached and signed. List of contractors' equipment pledged to the contract, attached and signed. Material testing certification, also attached and signed. Omnibus sworn statement, attached and duly notarized. Ayan. General information sheet, attached and signed as well. Beneficial ownership disclosure form, attached and duly notarized. ISO certificate, attached and signed. Net. EFS, stamped and received by the BIR. Then NFCC, also attached and signed. The bidder submitted as per checklist that all technical requirements. Opening the technical proposal, the technical component of Robet Construction and Development Corporation for the same project. Here are the attached documents: certificate of Pilgrim's registration, valid. SEC certificate, also attached and valid. Mayor's permit, attached and valid. Tax clearance certificate, signed and valid, attached. Ongoing project, also attached and signed. Statement of single largest completed contract, also attached and signed. Pickup license, also attached and valid and signed. Bid securing declaration on May 8, 2026, attached and duly notarized. Organizational chart, also attached and signed. Contractors' key personnel, also attached and duly notarized. List of contractor major construction laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract supported by certification of availability, also attached and signed. Certification of minimum testing materials, also attached and signed. Omnibus sworn statement, attached and duly notarized. Secretary certificate, also attached and duly notarized. General information sheet, attached and signed. Sworn disclosure statement, also attached and duly notarized. ISO certificate, also attached and signed. Audited financial statement, attached and signed. Net financial contracting capacity, also attached and signed and duly notarized. Integrity pledge, also attached and duly notarized. Mr. Chair, as per checklist, the contractor has passed the technical proposal.
For the next project to open, contract ID 26MH0029, widening of bridge, Balayan Bridge, along Awang Upi-Lebak-Kalamansig-PalimbangSarangani Road, Phase 2. Contract duration, 65 calendar days, with an EBC of 1,588,580. Loan bidder, GB Constec.
Let's move on to the next project. Opening the technical component of the submitted by GB Constec for the project contract ID 26MH0029. Here are the documents attached. Teljeb's registration attached and valid. DTI certificate of business name registration, also attached and valid. BIR certification of registration, also attached and signed. Business permit, attached and signed and valid. Tax clearance certificate, attached and valid. List of ongoing government and private construction contracts, also attached and signed. Single largest completed contracts in the last 5 years, also attached and signed. PCAB license, also attached and valid. Bid securing declaration on May 11, 2026, attached and duly notarized. Organizational chart, attached and signed. List of contractors' personnel, attached and signed. List of contractors' equipment units to be assigned to the contract, attached and signed. Material testing equipment certificate, also attached and signed. Omnibus sworn statement, attached and duly notarized. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership, attached and duly notarized. Sworn disclosure of relation and beneficial ownership, also attached and duly notarized. ISO certificate, also attached and signed. Integrity pledge for DPWH contractor, attached and signed. Audited financial statement, attached and signed. Net financial contracting capacity, also attached and signed. Mr. Chair, as per checklist, the contractor submitted a complete documents.
The next project to open, contract ID 26MH0035. Construction of concrete road, junction National Highway Biwang, Daguma, Kapaya to junction National Highway Nakan Road in support of the banana, rice, corn, coconut, munggo, poultry, eggs and piggery. Station 2 plus 170 to Station 2 plus 635. Balayan, Sultan Kudarat. Contract duration is 22 calendar days with an EBC of 13,940,500. The balloon bidder added construction and services.
Good morning. Opening the technical component for the project with a contract ID 26MH0035 submitted by the added construction services. PhilJibs registration, attached and valid. DTI business name registration certificate, attached and valid. Business permit, also attached and valid. Tax clearance certificate, attached and valid and signed. Statement of ongoing government and private contractors, including contracts awarded but not yet started, attached and signed. Statement of single largest completed contracts, attached and signed. Pickup license, also attached and valid and signed. Certificate of authenticity, attached and duly notarized. Bid securing declaration on May 5, 2026, attached and duly notarized. Organizational chart, also attached and signed. Certificate as to technical key personnel, attached and duly notarized. List of equipment, pledged equipment, attached and signed. Minimum required equipment certification, attached and signed. Omnibus sworn statement, attached and duly notarized. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership, attached, signed and duly notarized. Sworn disclosure statement, attached and duly notarized. Integrity pledge, also attached and duly notarized. Sworn statement for conflict of interest, also attached and duly notarized. Audited financial statement, attached and signed. Net financial documents for eligibility check or NFCC also attached and signed. Mr. Chair, the technical proposal of added construction services for the contract ID 26M80035 has complete as per checklist.
So we'll open the next project. Contract ID 26M80054. Construction, completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Kiadsam, Senator Ninoy Aquino, Sultan Kudarat. Contract duration, 113 calendar days, with an EBC of 1,980,000 pesos. One bidder, Jargon Construction and Supply.
Opening the technical proposal for the next project by Jargon Construction and Supply with a contract ID 26M80054. We have PhilGib's registration attached and valid. Certificate of Business Name Registration attached and valid. Mayor's permit also attached, signed and valid. Tax clearance certificates also attached, signed and valid. Statement of ongoing project also attached, signed. Single largest completed contract also attached and signed. PCAB license also attached, signed and valid. Bid securing declaration on April 30, 2026, attached and duly notarized. Organizational chart attached and signed. List of key personnel also attached and signed. List of major equipment attached and signed. Department Order 11 Series of 2017 certification from Quality Assurance and Hydrology Division also attached and signed. Omnibus sworn statement attached, signed and duly notarized. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership attached, signed and duly notarized. ISO certification also attached and signed. Audited financial statement attached and stamped by the BIR. NFCC also attached and duly notarized. Certification of key personnel also attached and signed. Also attached the additional technical requirements for civil works and projects for public bidding, attached and duly notarized. Integrity pledge for DPWH contractor, attached and duly notarized. Contractors Construction Safety and Health Program, attached and signed. Authority of Signing Official Sole Proprietorship Affidavit, also attached and signed. NFCC. Mr. Chair, as per checklist, the contractor Jargon Construction and Supply submitted a complete documents.
The next project is contract ID 26M80055, construction completion of multipurpose building, Dato Gyabar Pilot School, Barangay Poblacion, Kalamansig, Sultan Kudarat. Contract duration 109 calendar days with an EBC of 1,980,000. We have two bidders, GB Constec and Copyjoke Construction and Supply Corporation.
Opening the technical proposal of the first bidder for the project with a contract ID 26M80055 submitted by GB Constec. PhilGibs registration attached and valid. Certificate of business name registration attached and valid and signed. BIR certificate of registration also attached, signed. Business permit also attached and valid. Tax clearance certificate attached, signed and valid. List of ongoing projects attached and signed. Single largest completed contract attached and signed. PCAB license also attached, valid and signed. Bid securing declaration on May 11, 2026, attached, signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart also attached and signed. Certificate of technical key personnel attached and duly notarized. List of contractors' equipment attached and signed. Minimum material testing equipment certificate also attached and signed. Omnibus sworn statement attached, signed and duly notarized. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership also attached, signed and duly notarized. Sworn disclosure statement of relation and beneficial ownership also attached, signed and duly notarized. ISO certificate also attached and signed. Integrity pledge for the DPWH contractor attached and signed. Audited financial statement attached and signed. Net financial contracting capacity also attached and signed. Mr. Chair, as per checklist, GB Constec submitted incomplete documents.
Okay, proceed to next bidder, Copyjoke Construction and Supply Corporation.
Opening the technical component of the bid submitted by Coffee Joke Construction and Supply Corporation for the same project with the contract ID 26MH0055. PhilJib's registration attached and valid. SEC registration attached and signed. Business permit attached, signed and valid. Tax clearance certificate also attached, signed and valid. Statement of all ongoing projects also attached and signed. Statement of single largest completed project or contract attached and signed. Pickup license attached, signed and valid. Bid securing declaration on May 4, 2026, attached, signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart also attached and signed. List of key personnel also attached and signed. List of pledged equipment also attached and signed. Omnibus sworn statement signed and duly notarized. Latest general information sheet, GIS, also attached and signed. Sworn disclosure of relation and beneficial ownership, also attached, signed and duly notarized. Sworn statement for conflict of interest, also assigned and duly notarized. ISO certificate, also attached and signed. Audited financial statement, attached and signed. NFCC, also attached and signed. Certification from the Quality Assurance and Hydrology Division, also attached and signed. Mr. Chair, as per checklist, the submitted documents are also complete.
The next project to open, contract ID 26MH0121, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Villamor, Esperanza, Sultan Kudarat. Contract duration 184 calendar days with an EBC of 6,930,000. We have one bidder, Castellanes Construction and Supply.
Okay, let's proceed for the next project, opening the technical component of the bid submitted by Castellanes Construction and Supply for the project with the contract ID 26MH0121. PhilJib's registration attached and valid. DTI certificate also attached and valid. Mayor's permit attached and valid. Tax clearance certificate also attached and valid. List of ongoing government and private contracts attached and signed. Statement of completed government and private construction contracts, also attached and signed. PCAB license, also attached and signed and valid. Bid securing declaration on May 7, 2026, attached, signed, and duly notarized. Organizational chart, also attached and signed. List of key personnel, also attached and signed. List of contractors, major construction and labor, laboratory equipment, units to be assigned to the contract, also attached and signed. Material testing certificate, also attached and signed. Omnibus sworn statement, attached and duly notarized. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership, attached and duly notarized. Sworn disclosure statement of relations and beneficial ownership form, attached and duly notarized. Contractor's affidavit of quality standards, attached and duly notarized. Net financial contracting capacity, also attached and signed. Annual income tax return, also attached and signed. Audited financial statement, also attached and signed. Mr. Chair, as per checklist, the documents submitted by Castellanos Construction and Supply are complete.
So the last project, contract ID 26MH0124, repair maintenance of national roads with slip along Awang Upi-Lebak-Kalamansig-PalimbangSarangani Road, Key 1970 plus 238 to Key 1970 plus 280, Key 1970 plus 337 to Key 1970 plus 403, Kalamansig, Sultan Kudarat. Contract duration 80 calendar days with an EBC of 2,492,324 pesos 41 centavos. We have one bidder, CS Construction and Supply.
Let's proceed to the last project to be opened today. Submitted by CS Construction and Supply Incorporated, opening its technical component. We have PhilJIP's registration, attached and valid. SEC certificate, also attached and signed. Mayor's permit, attached and valid. Tax clearance certificate, also attached and valid. List of all ongoing government and private construction contracts, attached and signed. Statement of single largest completed contract, attached and signed. PCAB license, also attached, valid and signed. Bid securing declaration on May 11, 2026, attached and duly notarized. Organizational chart, also attached and signed. List of key personnel, also attached and signed. List of contractors' equipment pledged to the contract, signed and attached. Material testing certification, also attached and signed. Omnibus sworn statement, attached and duly notarized. Secretary's certificate, also attached and duly notarized. General information sheet, also attached and signed. Beneficial ownership disclosure form, also attached and duly notarized. ISO certification, also attached and signed. Annual financial statement, also attached and signed. I mean audited financial statement. Net financial contracting capacity, also attached and signed. Mr. Chair, as per checklist, all submitted documents are complete.
So we have opened all the technical documents of civil works projects. Kindly check if the CWE is finished. For our eligibility check for contract ID 26MH009, construction of road slope protection structures in Upi-Lebak-Kalamansig. For CS Construction and Supply Incorporated, work experience passed, and FCC passed. Therefore eligible. For Robit Construction and Development Corporation, work experience passed, and FCC passed. Eligible. For contract ID 26MH0029, GB Constec, work experience passed, and FCC passed. Eligible. For contract ID 26MH0035, added construction services, work experience passed, and FCC passed. Eligible. For contract ID 26MH0054, the Jargon Construction and Supply, work experience passed, and FCC passed. For contract ID 26MH055, Copijo Construction and Supply Corporation, work experience passed, and FCC passed. Contract ID 26MH055 for the GB Constec, work experience passed, and FCC passed. Eligible. Let's now proceed to the opening of the financial documents of contract ID 26MS009.
Opening the financial component of the bid submitted by CS Construction and Supply Incorporated for the contract ID 26MH0009. Bid form attached and signed and in prescribed format. Bill of quantities also attached and signed. Detailed estimates also attached and signed with summary of quantities. Cash flow by quarter attached and signed. And for the bid amount to be read by our back chairperson.
The total bid price of CS Construction and Supply Incorporated for contract ID 26MH009, 84,615,240 pesos. 84,615,240 pesos. No discount offered.
Let's proceed for the second bidder for the same project, 26MH0009, submitted by Robit Construction and Development Corporation. Bid form attached and signed. Bill of quantities attached and signed with summary of bill of quantities. Detailed estimate also attached and signed. Cash flow also attached and signed by quarter. And for the bid amount to be read by our back chairperson.
The total bid price of Robit Construction and Development Corporation for contract ID 26MH009, 84,554,452 pesos and 58 centavos. 84,554,452 pesos and 58 centavos. No discount offered. The next project is the 26MH0029.
Opening the financial component of proposal submitted by JB Constec for the contract ID 26MH0029. Bid form attached and signed. Bill of quantities attached and signed with summary. Also attached the detailed estimates and signed. Summary of material price also attached and signed. And cash flow are attached, is attached also by quarter. And for the bid price to be read by our back chairperson.
The total bid price of GB Constec for contract ID 26MH0029 1,583,164 pesos and 47 centavos. 1,583,164.47. No discount offered. The next project, 26MH0035, added construction services.
Opening the financial component of the technical proposal submitted by Added Construction Services for the contract ID 26MH0035. Bid form attached and signed. Bill of quantities also attached and signed. Detailed estimates also attached and signed. And cash flow also attached, presented by quarter. And for the bid price to be read by our back chairperson.
The total bid price of added construction services for contract ID 26MH0035, 13,837,366 pesos and 40 centavos. 13837,366.4. No discount offered. The next financial documents to open, 26MH0054, Jargon Construction and Supply.
Opening the financial component of the technical proposal submitted by Jargon Construction and Supply for the contract ID 26MH0054. We have bid form attached and signed. Bill of quantities attached and all pages are signed. Detailed estimates also attached and signed. Cash flow also attached and presented by quarter. For the bid price to be read by our back chairperson.
The bid price of Jargon Construction and Supply for 26MH0054, 1,969 pesos, 1,969,998 pesos and 1 centavo. 1,969,998.01. No discount offered. The next financial documents to open is 26MH055 for the GB Constec and Copijo Construction and Supply.
Opening the financial component of bid submitted by GB Constec, the first bidder for the contract ID 26MH0054. Bid form attached and signed. Bill of quantities also attached and signed. Detailed estimates also attached and signed. Summary of materials, the price also attached and signed. And cash flow also attached, presented by quarter. For the bid price to be read by our back chairperson.
Total bid price of JB Constec for contract ID 26MH055, 1,979,329 pesos and 58 centavos. 1,979,329.58. Discount offered 55,000 pesos. Discount offered 55,000 pesos.
Opening the technical component for the second bidder for the same project with a contract ID 26MH0055 submitted by Coffee Jock Construction and Supply Corporation. Bid form attached and signed. Bill of quantities also attached and signed. Detailed estimates also attached and signed. Summary sheet of materials and labor also attached and signed. And cash flow also presented by quarter, attached and signed. And for the bid price to be read by our back chairperson.
The total bid price of Copijok Construction and Supply Corporation for contract ID 26MH0055, 1,970,000. 1970000. Discount offered 98,500 pesos. Discount offered 98,500 pesos only. New bid amount is 1,871 pesos and 1,871,500 pesos. The next project to open for financial, but the eligibility check for 26MH0121, Castellanes Construction and Supply, work experience, passed, in FCC, passed. Therefore, eligible for 26MH0124, CS Construction and Supply Incorporated, work experience, passed, NFCC, passed. So we open the financial documents of contract ID 26MH0121 for Castellanes Construction and Supply.
Opening the financial component of the technical proposal submitted by Castellanes Construction and Supply for the contract ID 26MH0121. Bid form attached and signed. Bill of quantities also attached and signed. Detailed estimates also attached and signed. Cash flow also attached and signed and presented by quarter. And for the bid price to be read by our back chairperson.
The total bid price of Castellanes Construction and Supply for contract ID 26MH0121, 6,721,161 pesos and 31 centavos. 6,721,161.31. No discount offered. The last project is 26MH0124 for construction for CS Construction and Supply Incorporated.
Opening the financial component of the technical proposal submitted by CS Construction and Supply for the contract ID 26MH0124. Bid form attached and signed. Bill of quantities also attached and signed. Detailed estimates also attached and signed. And cash flow are presented by quarter, also attached and signed. And for the bid price to be read by our back chairperson.
The total bid price of CS Construction and Supply Incorporated for contract ID 26MH0124 2,489,824 pesos and 41 centavos. 2,489,824.41. No discount offered. I would like to remind the bidders that your documents will still undergo the post-qualification and the result of today's bidding is still not final. For the other matters, from back members, DPWH, back secretariat.
For the other matters, we have an schedule of opening of bids tomorrow, May 13, 2026, 10 a.m. for the 5 civil works projects. Reminded to the back members and TWG be present during bidding. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. As what our back chairman have said, so I would just like to emphasize na during the post-qualification stage, so we will kakandak kami ng inspection with all of your equipment pledge. So make sure na kung anong sinabing naka-state dun sa statement of minimum equipment requirement, andun yung equipment. So medyo kan po tayo dyan. And also the capacities, the availability of the equipment that you have pledged with us, and also the personnel, yung mga qualification po ng personnel natin. So yung PE natin dapat accredited, yung ME, and so on. So thank you. Yun lang po, Mr. Chair.
Yung confirmation ng visit, paano natin pinapadala sa kanila? Yung date ng post-qua natin sa kanila, paano natin pinapadala? Email? Nag-confirm sila? Nag-confirm sila?
So if there's no announcement or other matters, we'll proceed to the closing of the opening of bids. The motion was raised by Engineer Ampatuan and seconded by Engineer Cordero. I formally close this bidding at exactly 11:29 in the morning. Our bidding conference officially ended. On behalf of the people of the Republic of the Philippines, especially the people of Sultan Kudarat, 2nd District Engineering Office, I would like to thank everyone for your participation. Once again, thank you.